It was cold. It was wet. It was a miserable day to be a construction worker. The rain was pouring down and soaking everybody. And it was early in the spring season, so it was still really cold. And I remember everybody was complaining. Everybody was all upset about everything. They were, oh, I don't want to be here. Just want to go home. Why can't we just call it a day? Why can't we just go home? Rah, rah, rah. And the time was dragging because everybody was miserable. Then there was laughter. There was whooping and cheering and singing and la-di-dying. Everybody turned to look at this guy. So what the hell is wrong with you? You know it's pouring. You know it's cold. You're soaking wet. You're probably going to get sick. I mean, what's wrong with you? I looked back at them with a smile and said, man, I have to be cold and I have to be wet, but I don't have to be miserable. Yeah, it's a true story. I remember it well, and it's something that's helped me get through a lot of issues. A lot of times when everything's just so miserable around you. You're at work and you're sick as a dog and you can barely move, and then you just and when you're miserable like that, time just drags on. I believe happiness is obviously an emotion and you really can't control your emotions, but every once in a while you have to choose to be happy. And don't get me wrong, that is not easy. When everything is wrong, making the choice to be happy anyway, searching for that silver lining or whatever, searching for something that can help put a smile on your face, it's not easy. You want to just focus on the fact that you have to keep wiping your nose every 12 minutes, or that your leg hurts, or that broken limb, you just keep bumping it into stuff, and it's really getting to you. Whatever the situation is, it's just like that. You have to be cold and you have to be wet, but you don't have to be miserable. You got to consciously make the choice to be happy anyway and make the best of the situation. That's a story I've told many people, and every time it comes up, it just keeps coming up. I mean, I won't think about it for years and years and years, and then somebody will say something, and I'll be like, oh, well, here's something for you. And after I reiterate the story, like the full next week is me having to reiterate the story again and again and again because it applies to so many different situations that everybody seems to be going through. I don't know if that's just because it's fresh in my memory or if it's because people tend to be miserable all at the same point in time, at the same time. I don't know. It's weird, but it's just something to think about. Maybe putting it out here. I mean, because almost every person I've had to tell that story to, it has helped, or at least they've said it's helped. So if that's going to help people, then I'm going to go ahead and put that out there and let the world know. You have to be cold. You have to be wet. But you don't have to be miserable. That's all for now. Just a short one for you. Have a good day. Good luck. Cheer up. My boy here, he loves music. He gets that from me.
No,
Definitely.
I don't like music.
Oh, you don't like music?
Look, I got a phone.